All right, my name is Alejandro Lopez, and the issue that I've chosen is reproductive rights and sexual education. So, what is the issue that I chose explained? Well, in Texas, there's been an extended history regarding the discussion of sexual wellness and reproductive rights. After the overturning of Roe v. Wade, Texas outlawed all abortions unless it's a medical emergency. Before this, abortions were only legal until about 6 weeks of pregnancy. And this has also led to a lack of access to contraception and a lot of misinformation being spread around sexual education. So my stance on this is that abortion should still be legal in the state of Texas, and that sexual education should be a core curriculum in our education system. Uh, the reason why it's the most important issue is because it's restricting access. Restricting access to abortions violates basic human rights, and it denies women the right to their own bodily autonomy, and it doesn't allow them to make decisions about their own future without government involvement. Clinics that would offer abortion services also offered other important medical services such as STI and STD testing, as well as contraception. Most of these clinics have been forced to close down in the state of Texas. Unsafe and illegal abortion practices also take place as a result, which is much more dangerous than having a medical professional perform a normal abortion. Also, unfortunately, having a baby is very expensive because not everyone has access to adequate health care for maternal and child services. Since women are forced to carry babies now, those who are economically disadvantaged will now be forced to deal with the expenses of caring for a child. Also, this severely impacts the marginalized groups in the state of Texas. Those without access to adequate health care uh, tend to tend to have higher maternal mortality rates, as you can see by the graph. Texas has one of the highest maternal mortality rates, as well as teen pregnancy rates, which is can be traced down to a result of a lack of sexual education around contraceptives and sexual health and how to reduce the risk of unintended pregnancies and reducing the transmissions of STIs. How I would address these issues. I would first lower the cost of contraceptive methods, such as Plan Bs. So Plan Bs can cost roughly about $50. Uh, by making these a little bit more accessible, people can help to plan their families better and reduce the risk of an unwanted pregnancy. And by reducing the risk of an unwanted pregnancy, you eliminate the need almost completely for an abortion altogether. Um, by giving better information around sexual wellness, um, it'll help people make more informed decisions about their sexual health, and it will reduce the risk of an unwanted pregnancy. And it'll also help students develop healthy relationships with people, which can reduce the uh, risks of sexual violence as well. And they can make more responsible decisions about their family planning. Also, increased sexual education will help to reduce teen pregnancies and again promote better relationships. Some of the criticisms that come with my stance are that life begins at conception and therefore abortion is murder, and that people should just explore putting up their baby for adoption instead of getting an abortion. And my response to this criticism is that uh, a fetus is not yet a fully functional person, and so they shouldn't possess the same rights and protections as a grown adult. Um, in this case, the mother has more rights than the actual baby, and also the right to make decisions about someone's body should take precedence over the life of something that can't even take care of itself yet. And the woman should be allowed to decide what they want to do. Also, for an argument that sexual education will promote promiscuousness among teens. Um, Again, Texas' stance on sexual education is to just promote abstinence only, And this is proven ineffective as Texas still has one of the highest teen pregnancies despite this stance. And the reason my opinion might change is because if access to contraceptives are cheaper, and the cost of supporting a newborn was a lot cheaper, then I would understand why abortions would be unnecessary. And here's my works cited.